Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're going to talk about how can you optimize a conversation AI in the automation using the bot response limit. So I have a GoHighLevel sub account right here where I have deployed live chat on an HVAC funnel right here. And I have an automation where if somebody sends me a message in the live chat, I trigger the conversation AI by GoHighLevel and I try to achieve some objectives, which I've told this bot under advanced bot configurations. So I've defined the personality, I've given some additional instructions, and then I set up a question which opens up a conversation. So under the question, we have a few fields here, and the one that I'm talking about is bot responses limit. So if you hover over it, it will tell you the maximum number of messages the bot will respond to before it goes to no condition met. Now, if you're not familiar with how this conversation AI will actually work, let me explain it to you. Let's say there's a new message in a live chat like I have sent right here. It will trigger this automation. The conversation AI step will work, and it will send this question that we have right here. As you can see, this is the same question that the bot asked, right? Now, if I go back here and go to bot responses limit, if I have it set to 1, what the bot will do is it will only respond to one question or message, and then it will try to see if there's a condition met. There is a possibility that the condition is met on the first message, because let's say the user replies to this that I need a new installation. So in this case, because we have a branch which says new installation, so in that case, the bot will just immediately go to that branch, and whatever we have set up here will actually come into action. But let's say somebody asks about what are the costs or do you cover this area? Now, because that question is nowhere in the conditions, the bot will kick in, and based on the objectives or instructions you have given, it will try to collect more information from you to give you a good answer. Now, let's say the bot responds and the user responds back. Now, because we have this set to 1, if the condition is not met on the second message that the lead sends, it will actually go to no condition met because it will not respond to another message that we have set up here. So that is how you will control the bot using this field. Now let's put this to a test. So we have a bot response limit of 1. I've already refreshed my landing page and I'm going to open a new conversation right here. So we'll go here and start the conversation with something like, hi there. This is a default live chat conversation. This is not conversation AI. And this is also the default message. So the first thing that comes from conversation AI is this message right here. As you can see, this is the question we had here, right? Now, let me respond back by saying a very random thing, or maybe asking a question like, do you cover my area? Now you will see that this question will not meet any branches right here because we have no conditions and timeout by default, and then we have a new installation. So I'm not talking about an installation right now. So ideally it should ask me for some more information. So as you can see, it says, could you please let me know your area so I can check that for you? Now if I respond back to this question, the bot will not answer again because it had a limit of 1, which is already utilized right here. So let's say I respond back here, you will see that the bot will not respond and it will automatically go to no conditions met at this point. So we can wait here for a few seconds. You can see there's a no response. So if I go back here to the execution logs, you will see here that it removed them from the workflow. The conversation AI executed, it says no conditions met because we had a limit of 1 right here. So now let's increase it further. Let's do like 5. So it can respond up to 5 messages. And I'm just going to save it right here. And then we'll basically refresh the landing page again and start a new conversation. All right, so we're back here. So I'm just going to do the same thing and ask the same question. Do you cover my area? And now it will respond. Okay, so it has asked for my area. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to do Naperville. And now instead of the bot going to no conditions met, it is going to keep responding. So you can see how the limit plays a role in this. And it says, okay, what exactly is that you're looking for? And then I'm going to see I need to get a repair. How much does it cost? And it's still going to try to come up with an answer or maybe ask another question to collect more information because I do not have a branch about repairing. So the conversation AI step is going to keep working. And as you can see here that we didn't have a branch for this specific case, it has asked me another question. In some cases, you might notice that it will ask the same question again. So if you want to avoid that, just add that into additional instructions to optimize it a bit more. Now, let's say at this point, I say, okay, what about a new installation, right? Now, because we have mentioned installation, we have a branch for that. So it will go down this route right here, and it should respond me with this exact message, which is, Let me connect you with one of our sales agents. So if I go back here, you'll see that is the exact message that we have received here. So you can see how the bot response limit coming into play. Ideally, this number should be higher and you should have good detailed instructions into the bot. That way the bot will get more room to play with and it will try to collect as much information as possible and try to achieve the objectives that you would have mentioned into additional instructions in the prompt. So again, the default value for this limit is 1. Feel free to tweak it. Usually it should be a bit higher if you have optimized on prompts. That way you can leverage the conversation AI in true meaning and then collect as much information as possible. So that was about this video. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below and we'll get back to you.